Hello, I'm Susan Woods of Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions. Thank you so much for taking time from your very busy schedule to watch this short video message. I would like to share with you a new career opportunity. This career opportunity not only puts you in a position to earn a very good salary, but more importantly, it allows you the opportunity to help nonprofit organizations reach their grant funding goals to provide community services. So this information that I'm sharing today is to teach you how to start a lucrative home-based grant writing business. The title of this short video message is Learn How to Start a Lucrative Home-Based Grant Writing Business. As we go through this video message, I will explain to you why this opportunity is something that you should consider pursuing. Before we get started though, please allow me to share a little bit of information about me. I am Susan Woods. I started my own 501c3 nonprofit organization called Comprehensive Community-Based Solutions Incorporated in 2003. Underneath that organizational structure, we operated two programs. The first one was called Panorama Computer Learning, and it was a program that allowed us to provide basic level computer classes for people who had been displaced from the manufacturing sector. The second program that we offered was called the Emerging Leaders Mentorship Program for Black Male Youth. This program provided leadership development for Black male youth between the ages of 10 and 18 years old. I provide nonprofit consulting services. I complete the 501c3 application packets from beginning to end for private clients across the United States. I also facilitate a broad range of classes for nonprofit leaders, which includes in-person classes, online classes, and DVD classes. I have earned 3 nonprofit management certificates, one from Duke University, one from Winthrop University, and one from Wake Forest University. To earn the nonprofit management certificate, you must attend several classes in person, complete different exercises required by the instructors, and complete all of the final requirements to earn the certificate for each class. Each class includes a broad range of nonprofit topics that we discuss, which includes grant writing. I am also a 3-time graduate of Winthrop University. I earned a bachelor's degree in business administration, a Master of Arts degree in business education, and a Master of Business Administration degree. I respectfully request that you adhere to the copyright notice that's being shared on the screen now. Please take a few moments to read. Thank you for reading. So let's get started. The demand for professional and reliable grant writers for small grassroots 501c3 nonprofit organizations is very high. As I stated, I have been in the nonprofit sector since 2003, operating my own nonprofit organization for 10 years, from 2003 until 2013. I was, among other things, the grant writer for our nonprofit organization because we simply could not afford to hire a grant writer for our organization. And that's the problem with so many other grassroots nonprofit organizations today. There is not a week that goes by that someone does not reach out to me to inquire about grant writing services. They need grant writers to write grants for their nonprofit organizations. So again, the demand for grant writers is very, very high. Specifically, grant writers are needed to write corporate, foundation, and government grant proposals to help 501c3 nonprofits secure money. There are three major categories of grants: corporate grants, foundation grants, and government grants. Corporations, foundations, and the government being city, state, county, and federal, all have grant money. And they want to give that grant money to 501c3 nonprofits. So grant writers are needed to build that bridge between the organizations that want to give money and the organizations that need the money. In order to apply for a grant, you must respond to what are called requests for proposals, or RFPs. RFPs are used to announce the billions of dollars in grant money available for nonprofits to apply for each and every day. In other words, RFPs are used to announce that grant money is available. Every corporation, every foundation, every entity of the government uses RFPs to let people in the nonprofit sector know that they have money available for you to apply, to receive. And these RFP announcements are made every single day. That's how grant writers know when money is available, how to apply for it, how much is available, and a deadline to apply for it. All of that information is provided in the RFP. Grant writers write grant proposals in response to the corporate, foundation, and government RFPs that are aligned with the vision of the 501c3 nonprofit organization. What does that mean? That means, as I stated previously, RFPs are announced every day. Thousands of them are announced every day. The task, the time-consuming task that a grant writer or someone assigned to this task has to complete is locating RFPs that are aligned with the vision of the 501c3 nonprofit. Let's say that your nonprofit organization provides youth development services the way that we did when we offered the Emerging Leaders Mentorship Program for Black male youth. This means that when I was looking for requests for proposals or RFPs, I needed to focus on finding RFPs that provided grant money for youth development programs. You see, RFPs are announced for a whole host of reasons, a whole host of opportunities. But every type of RFP is not aligned to what you offer. So the time-consuming task for grant writers, or again, whomever is assigned to this task, is to find the RFPs that are aligned to what you're doing, to find the RFPs that will provide money for what you need. Because the RFPs will tell you exactly what they will pay for. So if you find an RFP that's paying for services for homeless veterans, and your organization is for is for youth development, then there is no need to write a grant proposal in response to an RFP that is helping homeless veterans. So it takes a lot of time to locate compatible RFPs to your organization. But you have to do it. You cannot write a grant without writing it in response to an RFP. You can't just arbitrarily write a grant proposal and send it to anywhere and expect a response. You will not receive one. Or if you receive a response, it will be a response telling you that you have to go through the RFP process to apply for grant money. Good news. This is good news. The new tax cut plan that was just signed into existence reduced the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%. Several corporations have already pledged to invest a significant portion of the 14% surplus in revenues they're going to see as a result of this tax cut plan. They have already pledged to invest a significant portion of that surplus money to nonprofit organizations. That is good news. I know the tax cut plan is not good news across the board for everybody, but in this one instance, it is good news for nonprofit organizations if corporations honor their pledge to invest a significant portion of the surplus money that they get in revenues from having 14% reduction in their tax rate. So remember I said there are three major types of grant money: corporate, foundation, and federal. Well, this screen right here that you're looking at pertains to the corporate. So we should see significant increases in grant money available from corporations starting next year. As a matter of fact, Boeing, the aircraft manufacturing company, has already pledged $300 million. Now, the $300 million is divided three ways, $100 million each, but $100 million of those $300 million is earmarked for nonprofit investment. That is fantastic. So, grant writers need to be ready to locate corporate RFPs that are aligned to the vision of the nonprofit organizations in which they are employed, so that they can write grant proposals to take advantage of this new money that will be available. That's good news. So now let's get down to the main reason for this conversation, or the main reason for this video message. I wanted to give you some background information before I jump right into the main reason of the conversation. I wanted to build the foundation of this conversation first. Now we're here. Starting a home-based grant writing business has the potential to provide a very lucrative career from the comfort of your own home, from the comfort and privacy of your home. Grant Writing Masterclass. I am teaching a grant writing masterclass with the objective of preparing you to start a lucrative home-based grant writing business. The Grant Writing Masterclass teaches you how to write grant proposals and how to start a home-based grant writing business. So it's a twofold class. First of all, we're going to learn how to write grant proposals in this class. And then the second part of the class will be dedicated to learning how to start a home-based grant writing business. I have spent the last several months compiling information for this class. Now, I've been teaching classes in the nonprofit sector through my company, Susan Woods Nonprofit Solutions, for 10 years. I've taught basic level grant writing classes, and I've taught advanced grant writing classes. But I've never taught a grant writing class that also included information about how to start a grant writing business. And I guess you can say I had an epiphany. Remember when I said so many people call me all the time asking about grant writing services? And I don't write grants for other organizations due to time constraints. I just don't have the availability to do that because as a grant writer myself, I wrote grants for my own nonprofit organizations, but I've never written for others. I know the time it takes to write a high quality grant proposal. I know. So I know that I would not have the availability to write grants for other people. But that doesn't mean that you won't through your own home-based business. Let's learn more. There are two options to complete the Grant Writing Masterclass. You can either attend the in-person classroom masterclass, where I am facilitating the class in person, where you will have the opportunity to network with other nonprofit professionals who are planning to start a home-based grant writing business. You will have activities, exercises. It's a fun 8-hour class. The in-person classes, are being offered on the first Saturday of each month from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I know that's a major sacrifice. I understand it being a Saturday, but listen, if you want to be successful in life, if you want a successful home-based grant writing business, what is 8 hours to invest to get you started? That's nothing. That's nothing to invest to get started. The second option to complete the class is an online web-based class. Now this is a 15-day class. It starts on the 5th of every month and it ends on the 20th of every month. And you will be given different assignments to complete online. And once you complete the assignments, then you'll be given other assignments. It's like a building process. It's like a foundational building process. You start at the foundation and then you just build your skill set until you complete the web-based class. And more information about both of these classes is available on my website. The classes are only $150 per person. That's the in-person class and the online web-based class. They are $150 per person, which is extremely economical. Remember, I have completed 3 certificate programs from 3 different universities. And I can tell you, I paid a whole lot more than $150 for those certifications. Even when you divide the number of courses that were in the entire program, each course was way more than $150. And the time invested was way more than what is required for these 2 options to complete this grant writing masterclass. Again, it's sacrifice, but it's sacrifice for your long-term benefit. In order to register for the grant writing masterclass that meets your needs, either the 8-hour in-person class, again, held on the first Saturday of each month, or the 15-day online class that starts on the 5th and ends on the 20th day of each month, you can go to www.hiresusanwoods.com or call me if you would prefer to call me to talk more about the class. You can call me at 704-968-2769, or you can send me a text message, whichever is most convenient for you. But please take advantage of this opportunity. Registration is open right now. Registration is open right now. Starting a home-based grant writing business is a perfect opportunity to earn a lucrative income from the comfort and privacy of your own home. Please visit the website to register for the Grant Writing Masterclass to prepare for your new career as a professional grant writer. Most importantly of all, I believe, is helping nonprofit organizations secure grant money to provide community services is very rewarding. Just think about it. You will be in a position to help grant writers, to help nonprofit organizations secure the money that they need to offer community services. So you will be indirectly helping every person that benefits from the services that nonprofit organization provides. And that is a very good feeling. To learn more about the courses or the topics that are being discussed in this Grant Writing Masterclass, please visit my website. All of the details are provided there. I look forward to seeing you in class, either in person or online. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share, and have a good day.